What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So remember that tank build I told you guys that I had coming? Well, it just arrived. Let's take a look and see what we got. Do you feel the So here's the box, guys. I don't really know which side is up. Doesn't seem to denote that. I would assume it probably goes like this. So let's get it open. And of course, I ordered it from saltwateraquarium.com. You can see I put in an order for a couple of things. The usual stuff from Saltwater Aquarium, promotional stuff. All right, let's get this out. Yeah, guys, so let's get this open so we can see what we got. What it is. I'm gonna go ahead and use two hands, get this out the box so we can see what we got. So first impressions, guys, I like the tank. It's definitely nice, really nice glass. However, I just don't think that it's quite the quality that I was at least hoping for. This is a about an $80 tank. I can at least say that I've seen at least better quality in terms of consistency in cheaper Aquarium tanks. Here's what I mean. Look at this silicone line right here, and then look at this one. As you can see, it's probably about another quarter of an inch, extended out. It's the seams are pretty poor, and for a nice rimless tank like this, it's kind of a shame. It really is. I'm just not very happy with that. I even have a little chip over here. It's not gonna focus because of the glass. Yeah, look right here. Look how clean this line is. And then look at this one. Yeah, so don't mind this. This does not come with the tank. I bought that, as well as that's reagent. These things are for the tank. Oh, it's cool. It came with Maya balls. Oh, it comes with biomedia and all of that. Okay. I'm a little impressed by that. I have been told that the these pumps need to be upgraded, so I'm gonna pull that and look for some alternatives to that. See what we got here. I believe it's about 100 gallons per hour, 103 gallons per hour. So we're gonna find a way to upgrade this. I gotta do some measurements for this compartment, but it looks fairly big. Sponges and all types of stuff in here. I think the main thing that I gotta do, guys, is test this to ensure that it doesn't leak. Because if it does, I will have to quickly return it. So, all right. So I will go ahead, fill this thing up, see how it does, and hopefully we're successful. So the tank is currently in a temporary resting area. I'm going to fill it here, just because I want to just ensure that it's functioning properly. But hopefully it is, and then I can keep it. And if that's the case, then what I'll do is I think I'll build a stand for it, and then I will I'll build a stand for it and put it somewhere else. But for now, I'm just gonna go ahead, fill it up, make sure everything's running good properly, and give it a couple of days, and we'll see, get some sand and stuff like that, and start working on a stand. Yeah guys, so as you can see, the tank is full. So far no leaks, but some people have reported saying that it's happened over a couple of days. So I'm going to go ahead and just let it do its thing, and let's hope nothing happens to it. I'm gonna put the lid on, give it a couple of days, let it do its thing. I already have bacteria and all of that. I am going to look into an upgrade for the return pump, as well as order the heater, and if all else fails, I'll return everything. But as for now, so far so good. I'll keep you guys posted. So moving right ahead with the build, guys, this is the sand I'm going with. It's Carib Sea Aragonite. Now I got this from Pico. This is 10 pounds, and I ordered it online, and I actually got it for just under $5. So if you guys are looking for some quality sand, here you go. So the reason I went with Aragonite, and especially this one, is the size of the grain. Now, as you can see here, they're a lot bigger than a typical sand. So the main reason I went with grain this size is simple. I'm going to bump up the flow in here, upgrade the pump, and that's in turn going to allow better circulation. But I also wanted to reduce the amount of the sand that gets kicked around in the tank. So I'm going to try this stuff, and we'll see how well it works. I'm not gonna rinse this. I'm going full kamikaze on this. I'm not gonna rinse the sand. I'm just gonna dump the appropriate amount I want, and I'm gonna leave it in there. I'm still waiting on equipment that should be here about Friday, so that I can get the heater going, upgrade the pump, hopefully it fits, and then go to the store this weekend to get my live rock and get this tank cycling, and we'll see how everything ends up going. So bear with me. So before I add this sand, this is not exactly how you're supposed to do it. Just dumping this in the tank is not necessarily going to harm anything. It's just gonna cloudy up the water. The reason we don't usually do it this way is that it helps minimize a lot of the sand dust, as well as allow the sand to settle a lot faster and clear up your water a lot sooner. So like I said, we're just gonna give it a shot, and we'll see how long this takes to settle out. So I went ahead, guys, and I used probably about 6 pounds or so of sand in here. It's definitely too much. I know for sure that I'm probably going to end up removing some sand, but at least for now, I'm going to go ahead and put some filter floss in that back drain section, and that should really help with clearing this out. I'm going to change the filter floss out every couple of days, every maybe 2 days or so, until we get this thing cleaned up. So there you go, guys, some filter floss. This stuff works wonders with clearing up aquariums like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and simply just take this and just drop it in here. So not only is it quieting down the system in general, but it's also going to help clear this whole thing up. So let's put a little bit more water back in here and we'll go from there. Alright, so she's good to go. I must say I really do like the grain size of this sand. I think it's going to look really awesome once this clears up. Like I said, I'm probably, I'm going to remove some sand. Probably just do about a 1/2 inch sand bed all the way around. Or I might keep it like this for a while until I figure this out. Because this is going to be very minimally stocked. The game plan for this is to try and do an Aquapora Pico. So I'm really interested in seeing if I do regular water changes on this tank, whether I can keep Aquapora. So I ordered some pretty decent equipment. A Phoenix 50-watt heater is coming for this thing. As for a light, I'm trying a new light that this is not it. This was just up here for reference, but I'm trying a new light. I haven't really seen anyone else tried it out. I haven't really looked too much, but it's on Amazon. And we'll see. It's around $77, $78, so I think it'll end up doing nicely for this tank. And yeah, so I'm really I can't wait for this build. Right now this light's taking up some real estate for the lid, so that's why you see these clips here. I know they don't go there, but just to fit the light I had them like that, but that light's coming off. So yeah, so that's essentially how it goes. I do still have to order an ATO. That's next. And pick up the live rock this weekend. So hopefully we can get those two things done this weekend. Order the auto top off, which is a budget $40 little ATO off of eBay. Not sure how it's gonna work, guys. I'm trying a lot of this stuff for the first time, so that I can report back to you guys. And then yeah, the live rock, which I'll be picking up from my local fish store, Something Fishy. So I'm really looking forward to this. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the scape yet, so we'll see. So it's the next day, guys, and this is the result of one little piece of filter floss. Now, don't get me wrong, there's definitely gonna be some residue on the bottom of the sand bed, and as it gets stirred up, more of that will come up and then flow back out. But here is the little bit of filter floss that I put in there. Seems to have collected most of this. Now I will be removing that. I'm swapping it out for a fresh piece, but this is the tank right now. Again, I do think that I'm going to be removing majority of this. I just think this is too much. There's the tank. I have two pieces of rock in there. I was originally gonna do one. One of those was supposed to go back here into this guy, but that didn't happen. I did put one down here for the clownfish, so that's gonna serve as more surface area for biological bacteria, as well as a good home for the clownfish. So possibly gonna get them an anemone. Highly thinking about it. Currently, this is the light I'm running. I didn't know this when I purchased this, but it's actually a Lumi light. And I don't really have any issues with this one specifically, as they made a very significant change to the adapter. Before I was running the Asta 120s, and these adapters used to have a hole in them. So if you had any leak, it would drip into the hole, burn out the adapter, and then you had a useless light. But they've since plugged those up. I believe they just released this not too long. It's very adjustable. It's almost the same system as the Hyper Gero light. So this is cool because you can adjusted. Now I am noticing a little bit of an issue. It is seemingly a little too forward for my liking, so I might have to modify the mount a little bit, but we'll see in a little bit whether that's going to be viable or not. But as you can see, it comes with a remote, same remote as it comes with the Asta 120s. The crappy part about this is you can't work it from here. You have to point it at, for example, look, you can't shut it off. That's because the pickup for this is in the adapter, so you got to point it at the adapter to get it working. But it's okay, it's a relatively full spectrum light. I'll do a full review on it. Yeah guys, so I've been really busy. I'm back in school now and just don't have a lot of time to edit videos and whatnot, but I'm working on it, so bear with me. Today is a holiday, so I got to get some stuff done, but thank you guys for sticking with me. Thank you guys for all the comments. I really appreciate them, all the likes. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and if you like what you see here, don't forget to subscribe. As always, this is Alex from Budget Aquatics. Check me out. Have a good one.